Today's questioner asks, what can I do when everything feels like a chore? The first thing I'm going to suggest is making an appointment to check in with your doctor. While not the only answer, it is possible that you're experiencing depression, a chronic illness, or some other medical reason for feeling like everything in your life is a chore. Once you've ruled out an underlying medical condition, here are a few things to try. Review the list of things on your to-do list. It's possible that everything in your life feels like a chore because everything in your life is a chore. Have you filled your day with things that under any circumstances would feel more like an obligation than a joy? If this is the situation, start adding one fun thing to your daily schedule. Not your to-do list, your schedule. Block out the time on your calendar, set an alert or reminder, and treat it like a non-negotiable. If you're having trouble thinking of fun activities, try revisiting things you enjoyed as a kid. And if you can't remember what you enjoyed as a kid, ask an old friend or family member what your childhood passions were. If the tasks on your to-do list are things that in the past you've enjoyed, or you could imagine yourself enjoying under other circumstances, think about how you're approaching them. Are you expecting perfection and the struggle to reach that point is taking the joy out of the task? Maybe your interests changed, but you're still trying to force yourself to complete activities related to old passion projects. For example, if you would rather be sewing than knitting, why are you forcing yourself to finish knitting that blanket? And for those necessary tasks that feel more like something you need to get through rather than something you might enjoy, try gamifying them. Think of Mary Poppins. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Here are a few options to try gamifying your chores. Can you clean the house in the time it takes you to listen to the current episode of your favorite podcast? Try putting on your favorite Pandora or Spotify station and having a dance party while cooking dinner. Break a candy bar into pieces and have a bite every time you complete a page in the report you're writing. Or plan a fun outing with your family or a friend as the prize when you finish a big project. Pick something that feels joyful, fun, or ignites your competitive spirit. And focus on that, not the actual chore. The key ingredient here is making sure you follow through on any promises you make yourself. If you don't, it will be much harder to incentivize yourself the next time you try this technique. Finally, make sure you have enough self-care in your life. Sometimes things feel like a chore because we're exhausted, run down, and out of energy. The way you refill your mental, emotional, and physical energy is through self-care. The more self-care in your life, the more energized you'll feel, and the less some of those tasks will feel like a chore simply because they require energy in some way. If you're ready to dive in, you can learn more about self-care by getting my free self-care toolkit. I'll add a link in the show notes below. And check out my free productivity workshop to help you make room for the activities that bring joy, playfulness, and self-care into your life. I'm sending you a great big hug. You've got this. I hope you enjoyed this bit of solicited advice. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I post new content.